So today we are going to continue our shell scripting tutorial number 2. I will be continuing with Vim editor, but you can use Sublime Text, Nano, or any other text editors. I have already initiated the interpreter that I'm using. A variable is a temporary store for a piece of information. There are two actions we may perform for variables. Setting a value for a variable. Reading the value for a variable. Variables may have their value set in a few different ways. The most common are to set the value directly and for its value to be set as the result of processing by a command or program. Here are a few quick points on syntax. They will be elaborated on and demonstrated as we go into more detail below. When referring to or reading a variable, we place a $sign before the variable name. When setting a variable, we leave out the $sign. Some people like to always write variable names in uppercase, so they stand out. It's your preference, however. They can be all uppercase, all lowercase, or a mixture. But as a good practice, it will be better using uppercase letters. A variable may be placed anywhere in a script, or on the command line for that matter, and, when run, Bash will replace it with the value of the variable. This is made possible as the substitution is done before the command is run. Now I am declaring a variable called name. So, for good practice, I'm using block letters and it should be without spaces before and after the equal sign. In here we are using a string and make sure to specify that. After declaring the variable, we have to use the variable properly. So to use a variable we must use $sign before the variable name. So, if I want to print the name, we have to write it like this. So, after this I have to execute this, and to execute, we have to give permission. So now you can see the output. From third video onwards you can see more advanced scripts than this. So now let's move on to concatenate the declared variable with a sentence. Let's create another variable. In here I will divide Colombo into two parts. First part is COLO. Second part is MBO. So the variable is declared with the first part. Now let's concatenate. So, to concatenate you have to use curly braces. You will understand why I'm using curly braces in here. Let's move to the coding. First of all, let's continue without curly braces. Now you can see that it won't print anything. Let's move with curly braces. So, now you can see the exact difference between with and without curly braces. So when creating variables you should clearly know that you do not create variables which are starting with numbers like this. 5_number. But you can do it like this. Number_5. Variable can have block letters, numbers, and underscore. Thanks for watching. Hit a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe us for more educational content.